Hey everyone, welcome to Step Into Yourself Tarot. For today, I am doing your love reading. I'm going to take a look at your energy, the person on your mind, as well as what is the bridge between you. I'll also get a snapshot into the recent past, as well as what is upcoming. And I will end the reading with an oracle message and final advice. Timestamps will be included in the description box, and I will see you at your sign. Hey Gemini, hope you are well. As mentioned in the intro, I'm doing a love reading and looking at your energy, the energy of the person on your mind, as well as the recent past and what is upcoming. I'll end your reading with an oracle message as well as final advice. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, Spirit, thank you for presiding over this reading for Gemini. Please keep in mind that energies can be reversed, and this doesn't necessarily have to be about a romantic partner. It is anyone that you are thinking about when viewing this reading. All right, show me that Gemini energy. Messages for the highest good of Gemini in relation to the person on their mind. Messages for the highest good of Gemini and the person on their mind. Gemini and the person on their mind. All right, one more, Spirit. Gemini and the person on their mind. Hope you're having a wonderful day, weekend. All right, let's see here. Gemini and the person on their mind. Okay, for your energy, Page of Pentacles. Okay, Three of Swords. Okay, so there's some pain here. Let's see their energy. The Empress. Love that. And Knight of Swords. Okay. There may be some communication that they have either recently brought to you and it created some pain in you. Let's see the bridge. The Hierophant. Yeah. Commitment. Highest self, highest good. Let's see the recent past. Knight of Cups. A lot of emotional vulnerability here. Four of Wands within this connection. Two of Pentacles. Almost like a or how do I balance the emotions within this connection? Okay, let's see what's upcoming. Queen of Swords. Okay, being able to make sense of things. The Devil. Some fears. Queen of Cups. About nurturing. Okay, interesting. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. All right, I'm definitely going to have to get some clarifiers. Let me first start off with that Three of Swords for you. And remember, the energies can be reversed, so take it as it resonates for you. Show me this Three of Swords for Gemini. Show me this Three of Swords for Gemini. Show me this Three of Swords for Gemini. One more. Three of Swords for Gemini. Three of Swords is a it's heartbreak, but it's more so, I should say, fears of rejection, fears of heartbreak, because it's sword energy. Knight of Wands, Ace of Cups, Six of Cups. I mean, that's beautiful energy there. Six of Cups, a soul bond. Ace of Cups, the giving of love. Knight of Wands, there's an energetic pull to do this. Let me take a look at that Page of Pentacles. I don't know if you're contemplating whether to do so and you have fears about doing so. Page of Pentacles is a small investment. It's really just being open. One more. Page of Pentacles for Gemini. I also see in that Six of Cups memories of the past, right? Deep memories within this connection. Possibly some painful ones, right? The World. Eight of Wands. King of Pentacles. There's some communication here. The World, Eight of Wands, King of Pentacles. Possibly about you wanting to close out this cycle. And I feel like there's like a contemplation about it, but I do see the communication. Interesting. So that Three of Swords is almost like the pain of doing so. But you're showing me there's love here. Ace of Cups, Six of Cups, and a lot of memories. Let me see the other energy. The Empress, Knight of Swords. So swift communication. Somebody that stands empowered. Someone who is very abundant. Let me see that Knight of Swords. They may be looking at you as the Empress. Let me see that Knight of Swords. One more, Knight of Swords. Nine of Swords. The Chariot. Eight of Swords. So they have a lot of anxiety surrounding moving forward. But there's a lot of stress and anxiety, worry. There's a lot of overthinking about moving forward. So where the energies, Knight of Swords and the Chariot, are very fast moving, that Nine of Swords and Eight of Swords, it's almost like preventing this person. There's a lot of overthinking. Let me see the Empress. So they may be looking at you as the Empress and a lot of overthinking moving forward. Show me the Empress for Gemini. One more. Show me the Empress for Gemini. Show me the Empress. Two of Cups. They see the connection with you. Knight of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. There's that Two of Pentacles in the recent past about can I give love to this connection? Can I be emotionally vulnerable? Here it is. I don't know what to do in regards to this connection. They do see it as equal. They see a pathway associated with you, but there's that indecision here. Let me see this Hierophant that stands between you. So this can be highest self. It's also the things that we can stand up for and endorse, and it's permission, right? It's do we permit ourselves to commit? Show me the Hierophant. This is technically shared between you. Show me the Hierophant. So interesting. You both are showing recognition of the connection and the love, and that it's equal, and a lot of memories. Show me the Hierophant. One more. Show me the Hierophant. Five of Pentacles. The Lovers. Six of Pentacles. Wow. There's a major decision in regards to this connection. The Lovers, there you are, right? That's you. That's your power card. Do I break from this, or do I give to this? Can this be balanced? Because that Two of Pentacles in the recent past and then in their energy is like, that's a indecision. The Hierophant. Can I commit to the decision to break away from this, which I see in your energy, the World, Eight of Wands, King of Pentacles. I see you communicating it, closing out a cycle. Show me that Queen of Swords and what is upcoming. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. I'm almost seeing like the Queen of Swords and then the Queen of Cups, and the Devil is situated right in between you. One more. Queen of Swords. And I don't know what this Two of Pentacles is about. I may take a look at it, but let me clarify up here first. Queen of Swords, Judgment. Queen of Cups, yep. Five of Cups. Yeah, I see you communicating with this Queen of Cups. You're saying they have a lot of love within them, and it breaks your heart to make this decision. Five of Cups, it brings you sadness, but I do see you communicating a judgment, a decision to close this cycle out with this Queen of Cups. Let me see the Queen of Cups. Perhaps their indecision led to your decision, right? Inaction is action, right? Inaction is a decision. Let's see. Queen of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Five of Wands. They felt very conflicted about the stability and the offer. I see them using strength to push this opportunity, which was very stable. Ace of Pentacles is very stable. So perhaps, Gemini, you offered yourself and the opportunity to commit to this individual, and there was too much internal conflict, and they used strength to push away rather than to pull towards. Let me take a look at this Two of Pentacles before I look at that Devil. Show me the Two of Pentacles. I am seeing that Two of Pentacles attached to the energy that you are connected to. Show me the Two of Pentacles for Gemini. One more. Two of Pentacles for Gemini. Two of Pentacles for Gemini. King of Swords. There's the King. You're the Queen. Page of Swords. Four of Wands. Yeah, they have little insight. They have too little of insight surrounding the connection. King of Swords. Page of Swords. It's almost like they could, with that King of Swords energy, that's a decisive energy. But it's like they choose to remain small in insight surrounding the connection. But the energy to be decisive is available to them. And you show me that you recognize the love within this connection, the significance of it, and their heart space as well. But it's like it seems like they choose to remain very small-minded in terms of this connection. And I think it's that overthinking. Let me see that Devil. Let me see that Devil. Let me see the Devil. One more for the Devil. Ten of Wands. The Hierophant. It's too hard to commit to the Star, the path forward. It's too hard. The fear gets in the way of the Hierophant committing to the highest self, committing to the connection, committing to the Star, which is our deepest desire and path, or for the path forward. It's like it's too hard. And I'm seeing this shared for both of you. It's too hard to commit to the path forward and to seeing the longevity of this connection. Yeah, Five of Swords, but it's a form of self-sabotage. Ten of Swords, there's the ending. And you call judgment. The World, Eight of Wands, you're standing in empowerment. You're saying, I know the things that I can invest in. I'm very stable. I'm very solid. There's so much love, though. So much love. And it's understood on both sides. But the trappings of the mind prevent this person from committing to the connection. Instead, they have the energy attached to them to be able to do so and to be able to be decisive. But they choose to remain in a very small mindset surrounding the stability of the connection and committing to it with that Hierophant energy. Wow. Okay. Yeah, more healing is needed. Okay, let me get an oracle message for you, Gemini. But it looks like you're making the call, the judgment call that is correct for you, which I love. You're saying it hurts. It hurts to make this decision. It hurts to speak my words. Excuse me. But I agree with you. If If there's not the commitment on both sides, what do you do with that? You would be harming yourself, right? And with your power card right in the core, it's like, I'm going to make the decision that is correct for my highest good, right? One more oracle message for Gemini. Oops. Let me do one more on that. One more oracle message for Gemini. Oracle message for Gemini. Go the distance. Yeah, 47. 47. That's that star energy. Yeah, commit to pursuing your star. What has longevity in your life? Blessed, you will be blessed. 47:22, and time for a nap. Yeah, there's that healing energy. Yeah, thinker. Yeah. I feel like you were connected. This individual just, it seems like they can't get out of their mind. And the internal conflict and the overthinking. But Spirit's telling you, you've rested on this. You're making the correct decision for yourself. Go the distance towards your star pathway, and you will be blessed, right? All right, let's get some advice for you. Can I get advice for Gemini to close out the reading? Advice for Gemini to close out the reading. Advice for Gemini. I hate seeing this energy because it's all aligned, but it just shows we as humans, we complicate it, right? And both people have to choose the connection and have to, you can't participate alone. People have free will. All right, one more. 3 cards of advice for Gemini. 3 cards of advice for Gemini. Page of Cups. The Emperor. 8 of Wands. Yeah, move forward. So they showed me you as the Empress. Here's your Emperor. You will know when to open up and who to open up to. And when you go that distance, you will find your counterpart, and they will be open from the heart. Yeah, you'll find that person that sees the connection and sees the divine union, right, between you. And they will be open from the heart. And they'll be able to communicate it. Ace of Cups, yeah. There will be new love for you. Oh, I love this for you. All right, Gemini, I hope that this helped you. Take care. Hey Libra, hope you are well. As mentioned in the intro, I'm going to take a look at your energy, the energy of the person on your mind, the bridge between you, and then I'll take a quick look at your recent past as well as what is upcoming. I'll end your reading with an oracle message and final advice. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Spirit, thank you so much for providing any and all messages that are for the highest good of Libra. As we look at Libra and the person on their mind, show me that Libra energy. Libra and the person on their mind. Show me messages for the highest good of Libra. and the connection on their mind. Please keep in mind that it doesn't have to necessarily be romantic. It is whoever you are thinking about during this reading. Libra and the person on their mind. Libra, messages for the highest good of Libra. Show me Libra. Let's do one more, Spirit. One more. Libra and the person on their mind. All right, that feels good. Libra, messages for the highest good of Libra. All right, your energy, Ace of Wands. That's beautiful. Feeling lit up and hopeful. Four of Cups. Those are two very opposing energies. Let's see the other person. Knight of Wands. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. So someone very steady. Invested. So this may be, Four of Cups is disappointments, feelings of dissatisfaction. So you may be coming out of that stage and you're starting to feel hopeful. You have like a burst of energy attached to you. And I see that burst of energy with them. Knight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. Let's see what's shared between you. Nine of Swords, some anxiety, some stress and worry. Okay. Let's see recent past. Strength. The Magician. Wow. Temperance. Wow. There's been a lot of healing, manifestation, strength. Wow. In the past, a lot of processing of emotions. It's taken your strength to do all of this and to manifest, which is really aligning yourself with your manifestation, right? Interesting. Let me see what's upcoming. Page of Pentacles, small investment. Ace of Pentacles, wow. Into something very stable and steady. Queen of Wands, wow. That's beautiful energy. It's like that energy of I know exactly what I want and I know how to get it. These two elements by far are the most interesting. The Four of Cups, the Nine of Swords. That Nine of Swords might be attached to you, but technically it's in the shared position. I feel like you have experienced a lot of disappointment, and that may be where the anxiety is coming, because it looks like this energy, Knight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, they are very steady, very invested, ready to commit, put their hard work, dedication, effort, and energy. And it lights you up. It makes you feel hopeful. The Hanged Man. But it also gives you time to pause. And it's like, oh, I need to think about this. All right. Let's definitely get some clarifiers for you. Okay. I'm going to see this Magician in the recent past. What were you manifesting? Let me see that Magician in the past. Let me see that Magician for Libra. Let me see that Magician for Libra. Let me see that Magician. Let's do two more. The Magician. One more. Magician. me that Magician. Seven of Cups, options in love. Eight of Swords, Nine of Cups. So what I really see, the manifestation was, I want a connection that makes me feel personally fulfilled. Nine of Cups. That's a good reflection of me. That brings me, that's my wish fulfillment. I don't want illusions. I don't want to not see things within, anyone that I'm connected to. I want to make sure that the choices that I choose are correct for me and that they're actually going to be fulfilling. I see that as you, because it looks like you're coming from a place of feeling very dissatisfied. Four of Cups energy. So I don't feel like you've been manifesting a particular person. I think you've been manifesting just whoever I'm connected to. I want it to make me feel personally fulfilled. Okay, so let me take a look at that Four of Cups. I want to see a little bit more about where you're coming from. Where's that dissatisfaction? Show me that Four of Cups for Libra. One more. Show me that Four of Cups for Libra. Page of Swords. Seven of Swords. The Devil. Whoa. I feel like the dissatisfaction and the sadness is due to deceit, and it's due to negative attachments, connecting to the wrong individuals. You recognize the pattern of this. Possibly it was something that you were avoiding for a long time, but you gained new insight about that. And yeah, so what I'm feeling in this Nine of Swords is just stress and anxiety about possibly experiences that you've had replaying, right? And having similar experiences and not making like proper choices. But Ace of Wands, you are feeling hopeful about this energy. So let me see that Ace of Wands. Something is different about them. Show me that Ace of Wands. They're lighting you up. Show me that Ace of Wands for Libra. Show me that Ace of Wands. One more. Ace of Wands. Let's do one more. Ace of Wands for Libra. Yeah. All right. Ace of Wands for Libra. Seven of Pentacles. Page of Cups. King of Cups. Wow. You're seeing the openness of heart. And you're experiencing it. You're saying this investment, there's a building of emotions and of heart space. Page of Cups to the King of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. So you're saying it's growing. It's growing. Ace of Wands, and it makes you feel really good about this. It makes you feel like this investment is going to continue to grow. It has you lit up. That's beautiful. All right. Let me see this individual. They're definitely, they look like they are in pursuit of you. Eight of Pentacles. They're wanting to invest. They're wanting to put their dedication and effort and energy towards this. Show me that Knight of Wands. Show me that Knight of Wands. Show me that Knight of Wands. One more. Knight of Wands. Show me that Knight of Wands. Seven of Wands. Death. Eight of Wands. This is interesting. Seven of Wands, Death, Eight of Wands. They are communicating to you that they've been resisting transformation. I need more on this person. Show me that Death, Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands. Or that they've been, that they were resisting closing another cycle out. I need to see more. Show me that Eight of Wands, Death, Seven of Wands. One more. Eight of Wands, Death, Seven of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Pages. High Priestess. Oh. They're communicating. I feel like they were struggling to close something out, but they're relying on their intuition. Nine of Pentacles, their independence, and they want to invest in you. That's what I'm seeing. They're opening up to the investment with you. And now I see why there's that hesitancy in you. It's almost like you had little insight about this. And it's giving you some anxiety. Okay. Let me see the Eight of Pentacles. I want to see what they've worked hard on or are working hard on. Show me the Eight of Pentacles. Show me that Eight of Pentacles. Show me that Eight of Pentacles. One more. Eight of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. The Lovers. 10 of Swords. Yep. It was a major decision for them to end a cycle. And it looks like it's attached to their world, to their stability. 10 of Pentacles, their tree of life. Major decision. And they're communicating this to you, that they've closed this out. Very interesting. But it gives you anxiety. Let me see that 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords. Nine of Swords. One more. Justice. The Emperor. The Fool. Do I take this leap of faith? Is it correct? That's what's really on your mind. Is it correct for me? Is it just? Because remember back here, you're like, I don't want to make choices that are not aligned with my wish fulfillment and that will make me happy. And I see them as the Page of Pentacles. They're offering small investment. Let me see the Ace of Pentacles. So once again, a graduation of energy from the Page to the Ace. I see that here, the Page to the King. Show me that Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Let me see that Ace of Pentacles. One more. Ace of Pentacles. The Chariot. 5 of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. I need more. The Moon. Queen of Swords. Queen of Cups. I feel like you didn't see this offering coming. I don't know if this is someone from the past. And really what I see is like 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this is somebody from your past. There was some kind of breakage. And you're looking at is a new beginning. Or is this opportunity a good investment in myself? You didn't see this coming. The Moon was unknown to you. Let me take a look at that Queen of Wands. Let me see that Queen of Wands. me see that Queen of Wands. One more. Queen of Wands. Temperance. Three of Wands. Ace of Swords. I feel like it is taking a very long time to arrive at hard-earned truths, to possibly arrive at a space where healing is available. It's almost like you or them, it took a long time for them to gain hard-earned truths and to really listen to their intuition about their stability, about their independence and standing in empowerment. What you know, you're able to make sense of the love. You show me that here and you're showing me that here. But you're saying, is this investment good for me? Is it indicative of me nurturing myself? Is it worthy of me? Let me see that Page of Pentacles. Let me see that Page of Pentacles. One more Page of Pentacles. The Empress. Three of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, their offering that they're making to you is to overcome the pain and to balance with you. They're saying, I see you as a person of importance, the Empress. They want to balance with you. I feel like this has taken a long time. So this is definitely someone from your past. Wow. The only thing I'm not seeing is what your decision is. The only thing you're showing me is the contemplation. And right at the core of the reading was that Nine of Swords. So you're thinking about this. Yeah, it brings you into conflict, like internal conflict about, is this my happiness? Is this my son? Wow. Is it correct for me? Yeah. A lot of mental confusion. Do I want to give my heart to this connection? So yeah, I just feel right now you're in that contemplative state. I feel like they're coming in, they're making an offering to you, and it's putting you in your head. Okay. Okay. Excuse me. All right. Can I get an oracle message for Libra? Can I get an oracle message for Libra? So I'm not sure what you do. I don't think you know yet. I'm just seeing a snapshot in time of your mental and emotional process surrounding this offering. right? Can I get an oracle message for Libra? One more oracle message for Libra. Oracle message for Libra. Mending. Yeah, that's the opportunity. This is what is being offered. Mending, number 52. Exchanging gifts, number 27. I feel like that's the gift is the communication and the admittance about how this energy was resisting, transforming, and loyal heart, number 35. Yeah, I feel like that's what's in contemplation. That Queen of Swords energy with that Queen of Cups energy. Really wanting to cut through illusions, wanting to understand the love that is or is not here, right? So number 52, number 27, number 35. And at the bottom of the deck, time for a nap. Yeah, I feel like that's what you are. You're just in a state of contemplation right now. Can I get advice for Libra? Advice for Libra. Advice for Libra. Advice for Libra. One more advice for Libra. Let's do one more. Advice for Libra. 3 cards of advice for Libra. Advice for Libra. Queen of Cups. Judgment. The Devil. Judgment, it literally is like standing. You have a judgment call to make. Are you going to give from your heart to this? And then the Devil. Let me see that Devil. Show me the Devil. Could just be an intensity of feeling. Again, it's positive and it's light aspects. Show me that Devil. Or you could be dealing with a Capricorn. One more. Ten of Cups, the Emperor, the Empress. There's the matching frequencies, the Empress, the Emperor, Ten of Cups. You need to make a judgment call about this, and it scares you. It scares you. The Devil. Remember, your past was like, I don't want to make decisions that are not correct for me. But your decision is whether to put your love into this. And Do you see this connection in the greater context of your life? 10 of Cups. Yeah, and that's where the stress and anxiety comes in. The 9 of Swords, that was at the core of your reading. Yeah, it would require you to take a leap of faith, and you've done a lot of healing. 4 of Swords. And you feel confident in who you are, and yeah, a lot of time has passed. You did not see this individual coming forward. So I think you're just in a contemplative state. And Spirit saying, you know, override the fears, and really come at the decision from your heart. But that doesn't mean we abandon common sense, right? Yeah, but you have a decision to make. All right, Libra. I hope that this helps you. Take care. Hey Aquarius, hope you are well. As mentioned in the intro for your reading, I'm going to take a look at your energy, the energy that is connected to you, and then look at the recent past as well as what is upcoming. I'll get an oracle message at the end as well as final advice. Please keep in mind that energies can be reversed, and also keep in mind that this does not necessarily have to be a romantic partner. It is anyone that you are thinking about when viewing this video. All right. Show me that Aquarius energy, Spirit. Spirit, thank you for presiding over this reading and for any and all messages that are for the highest good of Aquarius in this connection. Show me messages for the highest good of Aquarius in this connection. Show me that Aquarius energy. Show me Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know at the present time surrounding this connection? Messages for the highest good of Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius. Let's do one more. Messages for Aquarius. All right, that feels good. Messages for Aquarius surrounding the person on their mind. All right, your energy, Queen of Swords. The Chariot. Okay, so possibly taking action towards communication. Let's see their energy. Ace of Pentacles. The Hanged Man. It looks like you may be communicating an opportunity to them, and they are kind of hanging upside down to consider it. Let's see what shared. King of Pentacles. Okay, stability, grounding, investment. Let's see the recent past. Knight of Pentacles. Steady pathway. The Lovers. Woo. Very strong connection. The Fool. Very, very strong connection. Spiritually and emotionally aligned. The Fool. Taking a leap of faith towards it. Knight of Pentacles moving in that direction. Okay. Let's see what's upcoming. Ace of Wands. The Hermit. Justice. Wow, beautiful energy. Sharp insights about what is correct based on wisdom and experience. The Hermit. Seven of Pentacles. Six of Wands. Is investing in this a good thing? Can I feel confident in the investment? Okay. Let's see. I want to first see Where do I want to start? Let me start at that Fool. I feel like somebody took a leap of faith, and possibly you, in terms of this communication. Let me see the Fool for Aquarius in the recent past. The Fool for Aquarius in the recent past. The Fool for Aquarius in the recent past. Let's do one more. The Fool for Aquarius in the recent past. Show me the Fool. Show me the Fool in the recent past. Knight of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. The Hierophant. Yeah. Looks like you took action. You wanted to take a leap of faith. Nine of Pentacles, the Hierophant, because you felt like it was correct for you. And I see you were moving towards this lover's connection. It possibly took you a long time. Knight of Pentacles can be very slow, but it was steady, slow and steady. But the Fool energy is very quick. The Knight of Wands is very quick. The Hierophant, Nine of Pentacles, commitment to the self. What is correct for you, what you feel is worthy of you. And then I see you communicating here. Let me see that Queen of Swords. And the Chariot, very fast energy. The Queen of Swords as well is quite sharp in their communication. It's just like laying out the facts. But the Chariot is moving towards love. Show me that Queen of Swords for Aquarius. One more. Queen of Swords for Aquarius. Queen of Swords for Aquarius. The Empress. Four of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you're communicating. It's almost like that you've been holding on to this Empress. 10 of Pentacles. You want investment. You want stability. You want tree of life with this individual. You want to move towards investment. You want tree of life, which is ultimate fulfillment and abundance. It's the family. Wow. And you're willing to take action towards it, the Chariot, because it's important to you. I see you communicating. I want everything. It's important to me. And I see it with you. Okay, so that's the offering that this other energy is considering. Trying to gain new perspective. Show me the Hanged Man. Show me the Hanged Man. They are considering the offer. They are taking it seriously. The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man. One more. The Hanged Man. Seven of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Fool back here. So this shared. Five of Pentacles. They're considering whether to take this leap of faith to invest. And then we have investment right in the center. And with the full energy back here, is this investment a good representation of me? Is it correct for me? Is it correct for me? They're taking it very seriously. The consideration of the investment. Show me that King of Pentacles. Show me that King of Pentacles. Show me that King of Pentacles. One more. King of Pentacles. Two very solid figures. The Tower. Three of Cups. Temperance. Wow. Sharp insight about this connection and the balance within it. Temperance, Three of Cups, the Tower, and the investment. Interesting. It's almost like neither of you saw this coming. But yet it looks like you were both on a steady pathway towards it. Let me see that, lovers. 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 In the recent past. One more. Let me see the lovers. Death. The Hanged Man. Yep. The healing. Right here. Yep. It was a very sharp insight. I don't think either of you saw that this connection could be transformed. But that's exactly, it's almost like it came as a shock to both of you. Three of Cups, like that we could emotionally get on the same page and emotionally invest and heal. Okay. And then, okay, so what is to come? Ace of Wands, the Hermit, Justice, very sharp insight coming in, based in wisdom, based in experience. Let me see that Ace of Wands. Actually, let me get a different deck. Let me see this Ace of Wands. Opportunity for a passionate new beginning. Let me see that Ace of Wands. One more, Ace of Wands. The Emperor. The Empress. Ten of Cups. If you have Libra in your chart, go back and watch theirs. Pulled those same three cards. The Emperor, the Empress, Ten of Cups. There is the opportunity to have greater context in each other's lives. The Emperor, the Empress, divine counterparts, which we also see in the Lovers. It's the opportunity to have emotional harmony, emotional fulfillment on the greatest scale. Sharp insight. Ace of Wands. There is that new beginning available. Let me see that Hermit. So really taking actions based on wisdom, based on experience, based on a deep internal reflection. Show me the Hermit. One more. Show me the Hermit. The Sun. Three of Swords. Knight of Wands. There was action taken towards the pain and you know, the fear of rejection, and wow. And there's a desire to move forward and towards the sun, right? Let me see Justice. So this is karmic justice. This is balance. Let me see Justice. Show me justice for Aquarius. Show me justice for Aquarius. One more. Show me justice for Aquarius. Ten of Wands. Five of Pentacles. The Lovers. Oh. Okay. What I see is it's very difficult for someone to break from the Lovers, but they feel like it's correct for them. It's really difficult for them to make this decision. Let me see. It may be, I need more, because I'm actually getting another interpretation as well, is that it's really been difficult to not be connected. Five of Pentacles, like the break has been difficult within this connection. Can I get more on Justice, Ten of Wands, Five of Pentacles, the Lovers? One more. Three of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Queen of Wands. someone's having internal conflict surrounding the balance and the ability to cooperate and harmonize. Can I get a little bit more? Ace of Cups, Four of Cups, the Magician. Yeah. I see somebody is rejecting the cooperation. Remember, this individual took the offering very seriously, whether to invest or not, or to break from it. And it looks like they do make a decision that they're going to break from the connection. They have a lot of internal conflict about, it's almost like how to build into this, how to cooperate. And I feel like this is you, Four of Cups, Ace of Cups, like you are disappointed over the potential for love, but you're manifesting love and you want someone to choose it with you, right? So that you can have victory. You want to be able to feel confident. Yeah. But it's like somebody is just trapped in their mind. There's something they're not seeing about the balance that's available with you, King of Wands. Okay. Yeah, there's self-sabotage here. So I don't see them accepting the offer. And they see that as correct for them. But I also see that justice as you are manifesting love and an overflowing of love, and remain focused on that, right? It makes me want to clarify this Chariot, because this may be you moving forward towards a manifestation after learning what their determination is. Let me see this Chariot. Let me see this Chariot. Can I see the Chariot? Can I see the Chariot? One more. The Chariot. Knight of Pentacles. There's that Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah. You offered the Ace of Pentacles to them. Yeah, but I see them declining it. All right. But it is a form of self-sabotage, right? Because there's matching counterparts here. There's the opportunity for passionate new beginning. There's emotional fulfillment in the greater context of one's life. But they have a lot of internal conflict about the balance. They have a lot of internal conflict about the balance and how to build into it. And it almost looks like I don't know, but they obviously feel it's right for them. So, all right, let's see, Oracle message for Aquarius. One more, Aquarius. Water signs are rough, air signs are rough today. Mending. Yeah, it was available, 52. Message in a bottle. There's the communication. There's the offering to mend. Time for a nap. I see that attached to the individual with that hanged man energy. Round and round. Yeah. And the saga goes round and round, right? Wheel of Fortune energy. What's the lesson to be gained about this? Where you point your manifestation, perhaps. Chop wood, yeah. Where you invest, right? Thinker, yeah. Reflection is needed about where you put your investments. Yeah. And then community and regeneration at the bottom of the deck, number 46 and number 8. And I see you holding on to your 10 of Pentacles, standing in your empowerment, remaining to be abundant, right? You're not letting that go just because this offer was declined. Perhaps it was the right thing for you, that justice, right? And yeah, there's going to be your matching counterpart for you. All right, let me get some final advice for you. All right, Aquarius. Final advice for Aquarius. 3 cards. Final advice for Aquarius. You may have been disappointed in your manifestation, but perhaps that manifestation is going to come through in a way that you couldn't even imagine, right? All right. Final advice for Aquarius. Let's do one more. Final advice for Aquarius. Final advice for Aquarius. Page of Wands. 6 of Cups. Yeah. The Empress. You will have a soul bond. You will have the equal. 6 of Cups, the Empress. And you can have hope for that. Right? There will be someone to share, who shares your status and your level of empowerment and your level of abundance. Page of Wands, look in that direction. Keep yourself open to it, right? Yeah, it's to come for you, and it's beautiful, and it's equal, and it's generous, and it's going to be a good reflection of you and your empowerment and your value and your worth. And so Spirit's advice is look forward with hope towards that and keep yourself open to it. All right, Aquarius, I love this for you. I hope that it helped you. Take care.